welcome back. For today's video, I'm going to show you a new dressing table that I bought from Temu. I didn't even know they sold furniture, not like big furniture. I've bought like shoe storage things, and I bought a little house for my cat litter tray and stuff like that, but not like proper like bedroom furniture. They've got beds on there, wardrobes, all sorts of stuff. And I was a bit skeptical, I'm not going to lie. I was a bit like, A lot of the stuff is like, I didn't even know this. I thought Temu was like an online shop, like any other sort of online store. But they're like Amazon, aren't they? Where other companies actually put their stuff on there, or like AliExpress, places like that, which I didn't know, to be quite honest with you. Well, not until recently anyway. I got some makeup and I was like, I've seen this on Yes Style, but anyway, yeah. So I found a dressing table because my other one that I had, I did like. I had it for a while, but it was the Malm from IKEA. And there's not much storage on it, is there? It's just a desk, just a basic desk with like a glass top and then one long drawer. And then in my last house, because we moved a couple of months ago, my last house, I had loads of other additional storage, but we've downsized a bit, so I don't have the room for that anymore. So I wanted a dressing table that had loads of storage in it. Put it into Google, and this one on Temu come up. But I had a look, and it's also on Amazon for £50 more. So it did actually come next day delivery. So it's from a UK warehouse, I assume. And yeah, I'm really impressed with it. So this is the one that I bought, and I think I originally paid 125 for it, or 126. And then, you know, when you get like your little discount bit back, I got about £5 back. So I eventually paid about 120 for it. But I do have a Temu discount code. I've had it for years. And on there, it actually says that if you use that, you can get over 111. So that's even more of a bargain, isn't it? So this is the dressing table itself, which I think is gorgeous. It's actually a really good size as well. It's only, I think it was about like this much here, shorter than the Malm, so it's actually quite a long length, but it's not too long at the same time. Love the little detailing on the drawers here, like the little handles. And as you can see, we've got loads of storage here for whatever you want to put in it. But then here, this is where it gets amazing. So here we've got 2 drawers as well. Under here, I don't know what to do with that bit yet. Under here you can put whatever. And then this massive LED mirror, which is amazing. It is such a good mirror. It's I used to have like a Hollywood one, and that was good, but this one is better. It's brighter, and I like the fact that you turn it on here, so it's touch screen. So turn it on there, and then you get natural light. So this gives off natural. You can't see it that well, obviously, because it's daytime, but at night time it's really good. And then you can press it again. There we go. And that will give you a warm light, so that's a bit more orangey. And then again, which is the one I like, gives you blue light. So this is the one that shows up like any little imperfections in the skin. It's the one I normally use, to be honest, when I'm filming like skincare makeup videos, because I want you to see everything. But yeah, this one is the one that I like the most, because when you do makeup, you can see like every little bit that you're doing wrong or right, of course. But how nice is this? I absolutely love it. The inside here, as you can see, I'm getting a new chair anyway, because this one's really old and it's a bit low for my back. But this bit here is a bit smaller. So obviously if you've got a big chair, you're probably not going to get it like, you know, to go flush underneath there. But as I say, that's fine for me, because I'm getting a new one anyway. I want a little like swivel type one. So measurement wise, I'll pop those just here. Yeah, so you can see like every little measurement. If you're thinking of getting it for yourself, obviously you can measure up and whatnot. So what I've done is, I'll show you down this side first. So obviously drawers here. So I've just popped all my little hairbrushes and stuff in the top one there. As you can see, it's a really smooth drawer as well. It's not like clunky or anything. And then on these ones, they've got like a little lip, which is handy. I've just put my like little skincare devices in there. It's kind of like a drawer that I'm not quite sure exactly what to do with it yet. These also came with it. They're like little like cable grip tie things, which I haven't used yet, but I probably will, hence the reason I've left it in there for now. And then this one here, I've put all my like hairbands and little hair accessories and stuff in. As you can see, they're really decent sized drawers. You can get quite a lot in them, you know, for smaller drawers. And then the bottom one here, oh, that's just got these, I'm going to give to someone else. I've just stuck my diary in there. Another one, that's what I mean, I've got too many drawers now. This middle one, this is my main drawer, if you know what I mean. But as you can see, it's still a really decent size. So I've just put all like my everyday makeup bits in there, and then some other bits and bobs just on the edge just there. But yeah, this is one of those ones, I think I got this from Primark, you know, this divider thing. But they're a fair size, so as you can see, you can easily like there's a little bit of room at the back here as well, which I've just put like some clean little puffs and stuff. But yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You can get everything you need in there. And then this side has less drawers, so I've just got the one at the top here, which again, I've just popped like little hair accessories and like random bits in. And then this one is like a cupboard. So we open it up, I've put, this actually fits really well in the top here. So I've managed to get my makeup brushes. These are my ones that I need to clean. All the rest are clean. But I've put my makeup brushes in the top there. And then in the bottom section, I've put my hair, like straighteners and stuff. But yeah, even the, what you call these hinges on the side here, they're quite nice because they're like slow closing ones. Honestly, I am so impressed with this. It's so well made. So then, as I say, we've got these two drawers here as well, which are just like, they're not on a runner or anything. They're just like that. But yeah, this one I've just popped some spare cotton pads in, which actually fit quite snug in there. How cute's that? I got that from Primark. And then in this one here, same. I've just put all my like beauty blenders in there. Yeah, and then this section here, as I say, I'm not sure what to do with it yet. I might get like a little trinket or a couple of trinket dishes and put like lipsticks or something I thought would look quite nice in there. And then on the top here, we've got, I suppose, you know, you don't have to put anything on here. I wasn't going to be honest, to begin with. But then I thought, oh, actually, these would look quite nice there. So I've just got my lip liners on the end just here. And then on this end, I've just put, these are like Spectrum Hello Kitty makeup brushes that I don't really use, but I like them. And then my son made me this for Christmas on his 3D printer. And then I've also got these like little eyeliners in here, so I thought I'd just stick them on the top. So yeah, then if we go onto the mirror now, this is what I love about it, because before my mum used to be so cluttered. I had like makeup brushes on this side, I had a shelf like on the desk with loads of skincare in it, and then at the back the mirror would get all dirty because I'd have like more sponges, more brushes, and then on the end here I had something else, and it just looked too much. So hence the reason I wanted something like this where it'd look a lot more neat and tidy. So this, they're all like this, and then you close them. So if I open this one, only thing I will say that's a bit annoying, I mean, it's not too bad because if you catch it at the right time, but if you don't and you just like that and then you let it close, it's kind of like a bit of a pain to like get open. But this side has jewellery storage. How nice. So I have added these on. Look, I went a bit wrong on that one. That's really annoyed me because I can't peel it back off. But yeah, I've put my watches here, and then I've also put my little bracelets on the bottom here, but these were included. So you've got a shelf at the top here, which again, I don't really know what to do with that, to be honest. And then here, this is like, you know, you've got the little grooves. So you've got a little like velvet ring holder, and then I've put a couple of bangles in there as well. And then these hooks are all included, and I've put my necklaces in there. I think it looks really nice, really well organised. And then if we move on to this middle bit, we've got a really big, see, this is where the wires are. There's like holes and then the wires, and then there's a plug at the back. So then we've got two really nice like height shelves in the front here. So I've obviously, this is just all a bit of a mishmash of my skincare and hair care really. But I've put all my taller bottles at the top here and then the shorter ones at the bottom here. But I think, you know, it's ideal because this is what I said before. This was all just clutter like on my dressing table, whereas now it's really nice and neatly organised. And then we have another one on the end here, which is still pretty decent like height, but I've put like, yeah, other it's all the same really, skincare, and then I've put some perfumes at the bottom here and a hairspray. But yeah, they all fit in there so nicely. And as you can see, if you put all that together, you know, if you was to bundle it all together, you can imagine how cluttered it was before. But now it's all neat and tidy and tucked away. Do you know what as well? I thought that with it being like mirrored and you have to like touch them to open them, I thought, oh, these are going to get all like really bad fingerprints on, but they're not actually that bad at all, because you just get it at the corner. You don't really get that kind of like fingerprint, if you know what I mean. But this is another really good feature, because on the edge here we have a little hairdryer holder just there, and you know, it's got these spongy bits so you don't get any damage to your hairdryer or anything, and also is a built-in plug. Ideal, absolutely brilliant. So we've got 2 USB plugs just here, and then we've got 2 normal UK plugs as well. So you know, you can plug your straighteners, you can plug your hairdryer in there, and you haven't got to worry about like wires everywhere. Yeah, as you can see, this is the hairdryer holder. You can get any hairdryer in there, I think. Mine's just from, I used to have a Dyson, you know, I just, bit off topic here, but I used to have a Dyson for years. My husband bought it for me when they first came out. And obviously, you know, they're not cheap, are they? This one was from Aldi, right? Because my Dyson eventually broke. I bought this one from Aldi, which, to be honest with you, this bit keeps coming off, but you know, we'll forget about that. But as a hairdryer in itself, it is, I would say, better than the Dyson. The Dyson one used to really dry my hair out, but this one, my hair's improved so much since I got this, and it was like 35 quid. Just goes to show you, doesn't it? But anyway, off topic, but yeah, for the price of this and all like the little additional features you get, like the light up LED mirror, like the little plugs on the side, USBs, little hairdryer holder, I think this is ideal, absolutely ideal, and I'm honestly so happy with it. Bought it with my own money, you know, it wasn't gifted, it's not sponsored or anything like that. I just really wanted to show you. I wasn't going to do a video, but yeah, I thought, do you know what, I will, because it's that good. So yeah, what do you think? I am really impressed with it. It's really good quality. It did take a while to put together, I'll be honest. When I started to put it together, I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. I said to my husband, I'll do it on my own. I can cope. And yeah, 3 hours in, I was so fed up, and I hate doing drawers. Out of all the DIY stuff, I like doing like the carcasses and that, but when it comes to drawers, I hate doing drawers. It's the runners. So yeah, Noel had to step in and help me out in the end, but it's one of them things. Once it's done, isn't it? So I will link it in the description box for you if you want to get it for yourself. It is really nice. I do highly recommend it. I'll pop that discount code that I mentioned earlier down there as well for you, so you can save a bit more money if you want to, of course. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video, and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.